Hello and welcome to part 2 of the unknown information about the upcoming update. At first, I did not plan to make a second part, yet when I received many new developer messages from Lintargo, the guy that started the Love for the Devs server. So thank you for your work in the community, Lintargo. Now let's get on with the video. For a short explanation of what's to come, go to the conclusions. In the first dev message, Lin suggested a feature for more tool slots and a way to implement this, by using slots 1 to 5 for weapons and 6 to 8 for tools. Spectrebox has thought about a system like this, and it wasn't a bad idea in his opinion. So more hotbar tools are not confirmed, but are probable. In the second developer message, Lin questioned Spectra if he ever looks at the suggestion channel of the main Discord. Spectra answered that although he does look at it from time to time, he does not pay too much attention to the ideas since they are fully focusing on getting the current update out. He will pay more attention to it when the update finally drops. So this confirms that although making a suggestion now is unnecessary, your suggestion you post after the update might have a chance to be added. In the third message, Lin questioned Spectra about the adding of the Boomerang seen in Pick of the Week 9. He answered back, well, it varies. Some boomerangs may travel quickly or slowly in the air, or spin for longer when hitting something. But the most important thing about boomerangs, in my opinion, is that I sort of think of them as sidearms rather than main weapons. You can throw a boomerang and then switch to a different weapon and fire while it is in the air, returning to you, which makes the most effective when used with other weapons. They are generally ranged-based weapons, get thrown, spin for a moment when hitting something, return, and are ready to be thrown again. I think this weapon will be very interesting. In the fourth developer message, Lin asked Spectra if we will be able to do more with the ocean in FantasticFrontier. Spectra answered back, there is some ocean-themed stuff, and some new fishing stuff in the update, though I won't go more specific than that. In the fifth developer message, Lin asked Spectra about negative endurance armor. He answered back, I like the idea of an item with negative endurance. I've been thinking about negative damage armors too, but endurance would be a unique balancing factor. While Lin was discussing some of his best ideas, Spectra marked out that he liked new fishing rods a lot, when the adding bonus of an increased chest chance being a good way to differentiate. Although not fully confirmed, I think this will definitely be added, since fishing is one of the things that are important in FantasticFrontier. Now we'll talk a bit about the shield seen in Pick of the Week 3. The conversation went like this. Spectre said, well, the one shield that we have shown was part of an enemy and not a player character. Though yes, there will be shields in some form for players as well. Because they are not revealed yet, I don't want to give the specifics of how blocking will work. But I can let you know that shields will always be paired with a weapon and not equipped independently. Lin said, I see. So will it be like an offhand assist, or will it be some sort of combo with a weapon? And cannot be paired up with just any weapon? Because originally, thinking of how FF equipment works, it would be a low damage weapon you could instantly switch to help defend from attacks. Lin answered, I think it could be like this. Two types of shield. Standalone, like the one I sent, and then ones as support, such as what you originally planned. And the standalone would be better for being an actual shield, but would really be an attacker much. And the pairings would be opposite, and that would allow for the other classes to use shields instead of just pure melee. Spectre answered, yeah, that could work for sure. I'm not opposed to standalone shields, though I think I would want them to have some sort of offense Civ capability like the special on the one you send. Also, I'm not opposed to pairing a shield with a magic wand, or even a gun, though of course there would have to be balances made compared to with a melee weapon. Lin answered, yeah, you could also make it so shields attack push back foes as well, to help with that. Somewhere in a conversation, Spectrebox noted that he really liked the idea of an upgraded version of the Parasol. In the 8th dev message, Lin asked about the upgrading of wings, with things like no stamina taken from the first jumps, or other stats like armor. Spectra was not opposed to either ideas, yet I believe the first jump without stamina could only be added. These were the major bits of information. Now I'll do a recap with a lot of the unseen details. All the confirmed things. Boomerang weapon will be able to be thrown, switch to another weapon and then caught again. More fishing and ocean themed stuff will be added. Shields for mobs and players. Shield will be linked with a weapon. A willing data reset will be possible. Action cancel will be removed. Classes will get changed a lot. Parts of the old areas gets revamped, not all areas. Cheesing will be slightly changed but not removed. A dodging system will be added. Unconfirmed things. Separate tool and weapon slots, negative armor and endurance. Upgraded parasol. Wings might get changed. A display player HP bar option, a future update around Matamata sized about robots, a whip as a weapon. I hope I could educate you with this video, and by the way, I have a Twitter now, where I'll be doing updates on my upcoming videos. The link is in the description below. And remember, don't get killed.